YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy retrogotgame. We are back with another AXW video, and here today we have another one of the OGs of three, the second, I believe he's the second, yeah, the second call I ever made, period, let alone for the AXW Universe, and it's none other than Astro. And the story with Astro, he used to be the company's biggest babyface. Think of the biggest baby faces you can think of. Dang, I can't think of no good baby faces right now. Okay, Daniel Bryan. Think Daniel Bryan, right? Mixed with like Sting. You know, somebody who's always tried to reach the top but never really could. But you always rooted for them to get that big, you know. That was Astro before. After he won it, lost it to another wrestler, who would be the very last wrestler I showed, who was the very first I made, but that's another video. But after he won it, lost it, won it again, lost it, and won it one last time, but had to relinquish it because he injured his knee. Now back with the surgically repaired knee, he's back with a vengeance, and he's not what he was once he left. And one of the most obvious things is that he didn't have long hair when he left. Astro, when he left, had short hair, no facial hair. And now he's come back with this long hair that's kind of grew out, I guess, with the beard. Grew out with time for him rehabbing. Of course, I found the face scan online and put it in the game. And it came out well. I have him in the pose for the menu screen because it looks better. I should have been doing the showcases like this to begin with, but hey. What can you do, right? Unless I redo all of them, which you guys are not going to be happy about that. You guys are ready for the show to start, but enough babbling, excuse me. Kind of solid build, makeup. Got the live every moment, laugh every day, love beyond words. Don't sound too much like a heel, but like I said, he wasn't always a heel with the side tattoo. Got his arm tattoo. Seems like he finished the sleeve over his hiatus. Has the Astro still tattooed with the bullets and the Astros logo with his name on the top, Astro. Has the clouds surrounding it with like stars and different things that represent the galaxy. Got the stars and clouds on the back, like a smoking skull surrounded by stars. If you haven't noticed, this thing is, you know, outer space, stars, Astro. Another one of those characters with a nickname, mostly for the gimmick. Because I'm an old man. Not really, but, you know. Anyway, enough talking. His sleeve is one of the best I think I've made, just because everything that's in it. Like the sun, the moon, you got different stars everywhere. You got this astronaut. It's just really, really intricate. Inside you got these skulls with flames and stars and stuff like that. You got the I think that's the Gemini symbol, because he was born in January. Really personal, but zoom out like this, especially when you're going to wrestle, like you can't tell, but I'm always a big, you know, detail guy. Zooming in on the tights, I got these regular tights with the stars on the front, and for the hands I have this hand tape, tape with the fingers. I had his regular hand tape with the fingers. Regular wristband on the other one with his tights. Astro, as far as the attire goes, probably one of the simplest on the roster. His attires used to be way more extravagant as a face, but as a heel, like I said, I want to try to tone a lot of his flair down, because when you turn heel, people don't really come back with just the most marketable things or whatever the case may be. But his logo has changed, and the logo says there can only be one star, and that is Astro. And you got his logo right there with this circle that makes a star with the 5 points, and then circle with a bunch of stars surrounding the quote of him being the only star. And that just comes from him saying there can only be one world champion, one main eventer, one superstar, and there will be him. Going down, this is the knee pad. The big knee pad on his left knee is the one that he had surgically repaired. And just for safety purposes, he kept this one wrapped up pretty tight. And on the other knee pad, he has the regular knee pad with his logo on it. And down here, I use these boots. If you know, these are Stardust boots. When Cody Rhodes was in WWE, and they had him do a weird gimmick because his brother does a weird gimmick because their dad, I guess Dusty did like a weird gimmick. When I go back and watch highlights, Dusty seemed kind of like a laugh character, and basically what I mean is like an Archie. But regardless, these boots I thought were really dope, and they kind of go with the whole star aesthetic when it comes to this character. So I said, hey, why not? And it turned out well. He doesn't have an intro attire for neither one of his attires, but he does have 2 attires. He also has a manager. I'm not gonna show him because he's just a guy in the suit. But he is an old wrestler I used to make, but he's now retired. But he used to be one of my dirtiest heels. For story-wise, he used to be one of the dirtiest heels in the company. So with Astro coming back from his rehab, he obviously met Mr. Leo and turned him into a different type of wrestler. But going into his second attire. Going into his second attire, he dons the color that he normally used to wear, which was a lot of green, with his name on the front, Astro, with the leather tights, had the green stripes turn around with a white back, and he still has his logo. You see this one is green and black, but still with the same, there can only be one star, and that is Astro. Somebody in the last video might disagree with that, but we'll see what's going to happen with them two in time. But I like how this turned out. It's fairly simple. Kind of gives me DX vibes. I didn't go for that, but what can you do? It's a wrestling game. You see green and black, you think DX. But moving down, still has the knee pad on, his surgically repaired knee. The other knee pad has his black and green logo with a black back, green trim, and white leather front. And he has the same boots, but now they're green and white with black trim around the stars to bring them out. And they look really, really well. All in all, his attire is very simple, but this character is more or less about the flair now and more about winning. But even with it not being as flashy as it used to be, I still feel like it's a really, really good attire. And pretty much this is Astro, And coming up next, I'm going to show his entrance with his manager. But If you guys have enjoyed this, thank you for watching. Let me know by dropping in the comment section that you enjoyed this. Um, Still trying to get back into the groove of things, so please ignore and forgive my terrible commentary in explaining this character. Has not been the best, and I kind of want to do it justice because he is the very second character I've made ever. So, without further ado, this is the entrance for the one and only star in AXW, Astro.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for one-on-one action.
And
Michael, it sounds to me like this crowd already picked the one who they want to win this match.
210 pounds, Angelo.